So today, lads, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Indiana Fever because that is like 70% of this channel at this stage. But at least the number's gone down if you're looking for general WNBA coverage from about 70%, from about 80% not too long ago to about 70% now. And we're going to be talking about something from the Indiana Fever's training camp has not started yet, but their pre-training camp workouts. And before we get on to that, though, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to 45k by the start of the season. Who knows? We might be able to do that. We might actually be able to do that by the start of preseason in 10 days. Either way, though, yeah, as you guys can see here, one of the kind of more important things that has happened amongst, just from a personal standpoint, amongst players on the Indiana Fever is obviously Lexie Hull, one of the top players for the Indiana Fever. She has, in fact, got engaged in recent weeks, in the last week. I actually have no idea, to be honest. Not something that I've been following too closely, to be honest. But as you guys can see here on the Indiana Fever's Instagram, straight away you can see in one of their practices, the Indiana Fever kind of going out of their way to like plan a kind of surprise for her. When do we go? As Caitlin runs towards her with the tiara. But it is obviously a surprise with some of the players from the team last year there. And it's just, is this in isolation that big of a deal? No, not really at all. But obviously there's Jillia Lane, obviously there's Yvonne Ejim, Sophie Cunningham. I just want to see, are there any of the players is Jaylen Brown back? That is a big question. So there's Kelsey Mitchell getting a shot up, getting free throws up down the other end while this is happening. But obviously, look, the vibes are good. And it is important that you can see all the players are there. All the players are there and they are working out early. And look, it's not like Fever are the only team. We've seen the Seattle Storm working out as a team, but it is a minority of teams. It is a minority of teams that are working out together right now as teams. Like, they are well and truly, it's just a different vibe than last year. And we even saw it when they were at the Pacers thing last night. They were at the Pacers game. Straight away, they're working out. Straight away. Like, if you look at, say, the Washington Mystics. The Washington Mystics have, obviously they're parading around their 3 first-round picks, even though I stand by this, Lucy Olsen's better than Georgia Amor. But they're parading around their 3 first-round picks, and the rest of their rookies and young players are literally, like, they're by themselves. They're in a different place. Like, you've seen some of the Wizards, or not Wizards, geez, the Mystics players, like, kind of doing their own thing, and then some of them are getting the team treatment. The team are sending them out to these events to represent the Mystics, and others are just kind of chilling. Whereas with the Fever, everyone, even the players that aren't going to make the team, were at the Indiana Pacers thing last night. Every single one of them. And then Lexie Hull, who did not, I don't even know if Lexie Hull was there in Indiana last night for the Pacers game, but obviously she's back in practice, and the team straight away are talking about that, or like doing something for that. And yeah, like, it is, again, like, it's not something in isolation that is a big deal or is going to really show anything for next season. But the thing about it is, it just seems to be good vibes. Cheryl Swoops will still say the locker room has a problem. I mean, the player that I have a feeling that Cheryl Swoops probably was saying had a problem with the locker room is no longer on the team. Like, I don't think Melissa Smith was particularly happy there last year. Not even with the players, but just everything that went on. I don't think. The fact that as soon as the season finished, she tweeted out something like, at least now I can, something along the lines of, like, at least now I can speak. So, like, look, it's not an ideal scenario, but sure, look, it is what it is. But it's like, you can tell, you can tell the vibes are different, and it helps if you like your team. In all sports, I mean that. It really helps as a team if you like your teammates. No matter what anyone says, it 100% helps if you like your teammates. You can obviously, we saw it with Shaq and Kobe. We've seen it plenty of times where players can have professional relationships and teams can win. But especially in the year of 2025, like, you can do pretty well with vibes. Like the Nova Knicks. Like, I know they traded for Cat and they got rid of DiVincenzo, but like, they traded Cat, got rid of DiVincenzo, and got no better. Like, the Nova Knicks were a vibes team. Were they the second seed? They were the second seed last year. That the Nova Knicks, the power of friendship was better than the power of bringing in Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges. It just was. The Nova Knicks, the power of friendship, those type of things matter. And obviously, when it comes to the Indiana Fever, it's clear that, this team gets on with each other. You can see, obviously, this is going on, and Colson and Kelsey Mitchell are there laughing on the other end of the floor while this is going on, and just everything. We saw it with the Pacers thing yesterday. I've actually seen, I can't believe I saw think pieces about Caitlin. Like, there actually were think pieces about Caitlin Clark just joking around on the court yesterday. I knew it was gonna happen, but oh my god, it's some people are just trying to be miserable. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is this a big deal? In isolation, no. No, we can be honest. Like, in isolation, this is not a big deal whatsoever. It's not big in any way. Like, it is just a team celebrating something. But when you take into totality of everything, from their players being treated like celebrities when they walk in the gym, to a team that has realistically been working out, almost most of them have been working out with each other for months. It's a team that wants to win. It's a team that wants to win. And whether or not it's a team that will win, we will see in a while. Because you better believe other teams are prepping equally as hard, and they just don't have as good a social media team. But you better believe everything about the Fever this year compared to last year. Remember those like squares where every single person had their goal was to make the playoffs except Caitlin, who said smile? I think all 12 players this year, their goal is to win a championship. That is it. And who would have ever guessed from a 1-8 start last season that 1 year from that, not even 1 year from then, 11 months later, the goal would be championship. Not championship or bust because it's a young team, but the goal is to win a championship. But anyway, that's the video. I'll see you guys.